but Jesse, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could like buy and sell your ass 10 times over, so don't even start, please.
True.
In the first part of the tell-all, Colt gets angry with Debbie.
I'm 36 years old. Stop treating me like I'm a kid.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Okay. You raised me to be just a subservient person to you.
And he gets angry with Ed.
If you can support her more to find a man...
Shut the up!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
I'm 36 years old.
Okay.
My entire life has been support.
And instead of talking about what happened in each person's single life this season, we turn the focus to Ed and Liz's toxic engagement. Last season, we were rooting for Liz to move on from Mr. Potato, but now her delusional perspective doesn't give us any hope.
Anytime he broke up with me, it wasn't him messaging me.
And speaking of no hope, Tanya and Syngin confirm that they are moving on and filing for divorce. Also, Stephanie talked with her boob out a lot, and we ended with Jesse and Jennifer virtually arguing with Vanessa and Tim. Finally, Jesse was showing his true angry personality and virtually almost throws his celery juice. So let's watch part 2 of the tell-all and end the single life season without actually talking about anyone's single life.
Awesome! You guys have thrown out a lot of accusations.
Can we go back to talking about our love?
Yeah, Jesse didn't take a break from building his megachurch to argue with Tim and Vanessa.
It's pathetic, man. And then you want to flex with an old Ferrari? Come on, man. I can buy 10 of those if I want to.
I don't even have the Ferrari anymore. I sold it.
Perfect. Now Jesse can sell you a used car and remind you when your extended warranty will expire.
I could like buy and sell your ass 10 times over, so don't even start, please.
True.
There's a theme during this segment where Jennifer and Jesse assume that everyone is and should be obsessed with them. They start by talking about how Tim supposedly told Jennifer that Jesse was the hottest person on 90 Day Fiancé, and how Jennifer and Tim never actually hooked up because he falsely claims that he didn't want to. This just in, breaking news, if you don't want to sleep with Jennifer, you're automatically gay.
I told you, I will never have sex with you. I told you, and you say, okay, then let everybody think that I'm gay.
Okay.
And Jennifer will assume and exploit your sexual orientation based on that fact alone.
All I did was treat your child super nice. I gave you money, bought you shit. You shouldn't utter one bad word about me ever.
Jennifer tells Tim to move on and that she's happy with her man that she travels around with. And Fart Girl says that she thinks that Tim is jealous. And Tim says he isn't jealous of their fake superficial life.
Superficial? Like, this is our real life. We are here in Tulum. We are here in Turkey. We are here in Spain. We have our home in Amsterdam. We have our home in Russia. Like, that's all real.
Jesse, those are Airbnbs you rent in different places. You don't own those.
Just judging two good-looking people living their best life.
Someone get this man more celery juice before he goes into a fit of rage.
Can he say one more time about the house in Spain?
Even crazy Natalie doesn't believe that he's with Jennifer for the right reasons.
He does it because he knows it brings a lot of money.
Scratch that, no one believes him.
I don't know, I think he just comes off very egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
Self-centered?
Yeah.
Jennifer wants the cast to explain how Jesse is arrogant.
He's mentioned his 6 homes.
Over and over.
Like, over and over again.
Like, the plan was to move to Spain, and he's like, I have a home here, but we're gonna go to Spain.
They say traveling is their job, but I'm wondering where her daughter fits into that.
You all can say whatever you want to say. I don't care because I don't sleep with him every night like I do.
Cool, no one else wants him, so thank you for taking one for the team.
Jesse Meester wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, he will appear in your room tonight and give you a motivational speech for 3 whole hours.
It is an illusion.
So do you think that if I bring up that he probably already knew he didn't want children, he'd get up and get all attitude and walk off?
Tanya's mom Missy is here, and we jump back to Syngin.
So since Syngin has left, has he asked either one of you for financial assistance?
Not me. I don't know. He's probably hit her up, and she won't tell me that.
Tanya gave Syngin $2,000.
He says, hey, my rent's actually due today. The money hasn't come in yet. I'm short. The next day, I see him catching a flight to California.
Gotcha, bitch.
But why?
Because I don't give a f.
So he borrows money to go meet up with someone in California. But who is this person?
I'm not saying anything about all those things.
You asked to borrow money so you could go to California to see another woman?
Yeah.
No, it was to pay his rent.
Money to go, like, you guys don't get it.
Syngin wanted the money in an account, but didn't want Tanya to pay his rent directly. That's suspicious. However you spin it, Syngin needs to stop living off his ex-wife and figure out his own money to visit girls in other states.
It's not my fault you're looking wherever I'm going, so I don't know.
Good thing she did, because she's going to pay for you to go to California.
No, I was already on my way. I had all my shit set up.
Now say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
They show clips of Syngin's date with Kira, and I was impatiently waiting for them to play the clip of him saying he might consider kids in the future.
Did you want children in your past relationship?
That was one of the mainest things in our relationship, why we actually split it up, you know?
They don't show it, but they show this, though.
And now I know I totally made the right choice by leaving Tanya.
The clip they left out was this one.
Always been clear of Tanya that I don't want kids right now, and even for the near future, like, it's not gonna happen for me. I can't also determine how I would feel 5 years from now.
I'm really shocked that they didn't show this clip to start a bunch of drama.
Tanya, did Syngin say to you he never wanted kids?
Yeah, he said, I know for sure I do not want kids.
You lucky son of a bitch. Stephanie wants to know how Tanya would feel if he had kids with someone else in the future.
I think a part of me is gonna feel like, damn, like, why couldn't he do it with me?
But he wouldn't be a good husband.
No. But
Syngin hopes Tanya can find someone that can give her what she wants. I just hope she meets someone so she cuts Syngin off for good.
You think you're too involved in his afterlife, the after Tanya life?
I think we do talk, we're still friends, and I want the best for Syngin.
So yes, you do still send him money.
How are you adjusting in Florida?
I think I finally happy.
Talk about someone getting the rug ripped out from under them.
After this single life, he found another woman.
Michael found another woman.
Really?
Natalie went on dates on this show, so why are we shocked by this?
Then she's beautiful, very beautiful.
How does Mike have all this game?
Good question. Let's ask Ed and Colt and Gino the same thing.
He's here to speak about their turbulent relationship.
Oh, shit.
Mike is real happy to see Natalie.
She's still breathing, so yeah, glad she's still alive. And yeah.
Oh my.
Mike says he got an apartment in Seattle, which is ironic since Natalie begged him to move there when they were together.
Place happened to come up right down the street from my work, and it just happened to work out.
Okay, whatever.
I remember this being an issue in their relationship, and he says if she was patient, this would have happened while they were together.
I never saw him. He would come and he would go to work. So practically my 90 days was Natalie and the wood.
Also, is Jesse on some sort of a juice cleanse? That one is a new color.
I came to America confident. I was good looking and everything. And I moved to farm. I put 20 pounds.
Natalie says Mike didn't make her a priority and it made her depressed. She says she lost her confidence and Mike blames it on carrot cake.
Every single night she'd run to the store at 10 o'clock at night. Oh, I want carrot cake, Michael. And then she'd run off and be like, oh, okay.
I mean, carrot cake is delicious.
Natalie, you said he was dating someone.
But if he says no, I don't know.
Mike denies that he is dating, but this is one of the pictures online that they are asking about.
He's so low-key, I can't get a read on him.
You cannot read him, never. Yeah.
Never. I don't know.
He is hard to read and cold as ice, but he is sure of one thing.
Just get a divorce and you can go about your way and do whatever you want. But I'm done.
They show a clip of Natalie saying she's been married 3 times, and because of that, she doesn't want another divorce. Also, Ed has to rotate his full body because he can't turn his head. Hey! Natalie talks about how she left Mike without her clothes, and he didn't have the decency to buy her a car after. What?
$6,000, we can buy you a car. No, like, Michael, really, I need the car.
Why am I going to buy you a car, Natalie? Why am I going to buy you a car when you live in Florida?
And Tanya wants to know if they filed papers for Natalie's green card.
Wait, pause.
Nope.
You've never filed papers for your green card?
She filed to change the status.
Apparently, she has no idea what her status is in the U.S.
She doesn't have a status. She doesn't have anything.
She asks what she can do. Maybe try to keep your own paperwork together?
We got married and you were gone in 6 months, Natalie. It's time.
Natalie cries for a while. I'm surprised that the camera crew didn't just zoom up into her face. Instead, they just creep on her backstage. Mike doesn't seem to react to her crying at all and just says he has to move forward.
And you will be filing for divorce in the next couple of weeks?
Yep.
But what about her clothes, Mike?
I'll fly it all down there. I'll bring her snowboard and stuff. I'll bring the paperwork and yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
And that brings us to the end of the tell-all that told us nothing about these people's single lives, except that one clip of Syngin's date. The only big surprises for me were how surprised Natalie was by Mike filing for divorce and her not knowing her status in the US.
I hope I don't have to even think about this marriage stuff. I can't anymore. I mean...
And I was surprised by how lucky Syngin was. He did not get thrown under the bus. The producers could have easily shown that clip of him saying that he would consider having kids with someone else in 5 years.
I just pray Syngin and I can stay on, like, good terms.
I really want to know what she thought when these episodes aired. Jesse, on the other hand, can go back to building his megachurch, and Ed can marry Liz and continue to ditch his mom and friends for his toxic relationship that we will definitely see on some sort of spin-off.
I'll go get a f***ing room. Probably in a couple of weeks I'll be broken up, so that's a shame.
Colt is not an option anymore, so Debbie mothers Liz for a few seconds.
I just worry about you, okay?
I know. Right now I'm happy. If he fucks it up, I'm sure.
It won't last, so enjoy it while you can.
Debbie is still single, and I think she'll be back for season 3.
I think Vanessa and I are probably through. I think she just threw me under the bus.
There is enough drama there for the filming to continue. That is the end of this season of The Single Life, and I will see you in my next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!